Good morning, guys. Anthony here. It is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. And I'm here in the shack. It's about 9:40 a.m. Eastern Time. And I told you guys in the last video that we're having some problems with the electric out here. I had a breaker switch replaced last week, thinking that was the problem. Apparently it's not. It keeps tripping. So the electrician, he's going to let me know when he can come by. He's got to check the outlets in here, each one at a time, and determine if there's some type of water intrusion or something to that effect. So with that in mind, and being prepared for, types of issues where the power is down, I'm running today. I came out into the shack. I've got the 2 meter Yaesu FT2900 on, and that's programmed to 2 meter repeaters around my area and some other channels. Like this one is our local emergency management system, or EMS. And on this channel, I get local emergency calls, like for 911 calls, fire, police, etc. So that's on right now. You may hear it go off. It usually does go off every couple minutes. But I'm powering the unit right now, which is the MFJ power supply right here, this 25 amp power supply. And that's plugged into, here it goes.
Grocery design road in Baltimore Road. There's a medical stick. Section 19 about 6, time out 937.
Got to raise this up a little. It's on the speaker. So that was just a call for an emergency that you heard. So I have a power supply plugged in right here with my ham radio power supply plugged into it, a few other devices. And that's being all powered. That power supply is coming into the AC outlet right here, into the Bluetti AC 200P, 2000 watt solar charger. That's running right now. That's at 98% full battery. I have the AC section on, and right now, just monitoring, and whatever I have plugged in is pulling 47 watts. There's nothing else plugged into this unit. This is a fantastic unit. They discontinued it, replaced it with something else. Again, I told you guys I bought it for a reason, for this outlet here primarily, which is a 25 amp 12 volt outlet, which can run my RV, most of my RV, the slide out, the refrigerator if I wanted, all the lights, the TV, whatever. On this outlet right here, it's already rigged up in my RV. I just plug and play. When I bring this unit in, plug it to my RV inside, and I'm up and running with power. Fan, everything except the AC. So that's off grid with the RV, and right now I'm off grid in the shack with, and I have lights rigged up that run off this. That's not on right now because it's daytime out and I can see perfectly in here. But I've got the shack all rigged up, and I have another one right here, another Bluetti 1100 watt unit that I could turn on. And I have the overhead lights plugged into it. So if I put on the DC side, so the DC side is on, that battery's at 100% charged. I have a red light right over my gear here, so if it's at night, I could just still operate and with red light, so I don't have to use my night vision, blind my night vision. And then I have a overhead LED light that I could plug in to that as well, that runs off of the Goal Zero 400 there, and that light's on right now. So if it was dark out, you would see that light's plenty right there, and then, or just the red light to power my shack. And then I have other outlets in here I could use if I needed to plug in some ancillary items. And then I have 6 outlets in here. I have USB, USB-C. And again, this one I never use. And then a regular car 12 volt 10 amp. That's more like you see in your car, the cigarette lighter. And then the 25 amp hour unit there. And I have all the attachments and everything for it in a little box here right next to it, so I don't lose anything. I have the wires labeled. The power supply to recharge it is right here. I've got solar panels back here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 700 watts of solar panels right here. Oh, we're getting another call.
Respondent 6104 Folly Lane, cross streets from Kitty Off Lane for medical alarm. Inland Station 5, District Office 6, time out 941.
Okay, medical call. So when that's on, you hear it going out throughout the day and night if I keep it on. And then I have some antennas here for my portable systems, put on my van, or I just put it outside the shack when I have the, I could run the handhelds off of it and put an external antenna on them and run it that way as well. So I just wanted to show you guys some of my setup here. I'm resetting up all my weights. I've got a whole section here rigged out. I'm going to put a unit on the wall that mounts to the wall and folds in, you know, a power rack that just comes out when I need it. That way, you know, my wife can still pull in and park in here. And again, I have my other folding solar panels, 200, that's 400 watts there. That's 100 watt, that'll run my RV, a Renogy, with the built-in solar controller that'll run the RV. And then down here I have 2 more 100 watt. This is a 120 watt Blue Eddy. This is a 100 watt, I forget the brand, Rock Pals. And I'm setting up the TV right here, as you can see. And things are looking pretty good in here. It's nice and organized now. I've got everything set up the way I want it. I'm gonna go through some of my bins and just weed out some stuff, reorganize. I've given a ton of stuff away to other people that need it. And so they're pretty happy. And I've made more room for myself, and I'm able to operate a little bit easier now. And so there you go. I'm pulling 107 watts, 108 watts right now with these other items on. Let's shut this down. And so that's what I wanted to show you this morning. The powering the 2-meter radio off-grid and other items off-grid in my shack with Blue Eddy backup systems, redundancy, and there's one of my first units, the Goal Zero Yeti 400. I've replaced the battery inside of it. It still works. It's, oh God, over 10 years old, well over 10 years old. And I've got this system here. I'm testing it out the last couple months. It's a wireless alert system, and these things work great. These recharge. They last a couple of months out in the field, you know, outside, before they need recharged again. I'm recharging them both up today. And on this unit here that stays in the house, you could add 8 of these, and it's a different sound by zone. So if you have them zoned out, you know which sound, you know where the, you know, intrusion is coming from, or, you know, where the line was broken. This runs on battery, and it also plugs in. This is a great little system from Wooloo. Got it on Amazon. You get 2 units with the initial purchase, and then you could buy more. You go inside the unit, and you could sync them up and make them 8 different locations. Change the sounds on them. And it's woolooofficial.com is the website. But you could buy these on Amazon as well. Excellent. Inexpensive. I think it was maybe 40 bucks or something. I did a video on it a few months ago. Excellent system. Low budget, low tech, but it works. And I have these now mobile. I move them around a little bit. You could take it with you if you go in your RV, place them outside, and know when people are walking around your section, wherever you are. Okay? So that's the video today, guys. Thanks for watching. I got some other videos I'm going to do. Today I want to talk about a few other things, but I'm spending the first couple of months of this year getting organized, like I have told you, and very important, because I think there's some upheavals about to happen across this country and across the world pertaining to war, a war footing. And if you're not ready with backup, especially backup power and other items like food, water, medical, prescription, you're not going to be happy when things break bad. That's my video today, guys. Take care. Stay ready. Get organized. And test your gear. Know where everything is. And know how to use it. Anthony signing off.